All right. Well, hello everyone, and good evening. I am so excited to be sharing all of this with you. We've got an amazing lineup tonight, and we're just going to talk a little bit about Relive International this evening. But first, I want to say Happy Veterans Day, and thank you for all the veterans out there for your service. Our country is entirely indebted to you for your service, for your sacrifices, and we are just so grateful for everything you have done for our country. So, with all that in mind, we are going to get started tonight. At first, with our founder, Dr. Theodore Kalogris. Um, he was a veteran himself. He was in World War II. He was a paratrooper who was shot down by enemy fire and suffered great injuries for our country. Um, was told he would never be able to walk again, um, and put on a morphine patch to dull the pain. But because of his ingenuity, he was a scientist. Because of his desire to help others, he got to work. And because of that, we now have Relive International today. His father always told him to be ashamed to die before he had scored a victory for mankind. And through Relive, we believe that he achieved that mission. He was the creator of our first pilot product, Relive Classic, and namesake as well for our Relive Kalogris Foundation. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. Who is Relive International? We are a 32-year-old food science and nutrition company or nutritional epigenetics company. All of our products are clinically proven, patented. Everything is backed by science. All of our products, you can go on our website and see all of the amazing studies that have been done by academic institutions throughout the country and throughout the world. These are guaranteed products. Results are guaranteed as well. This is the only nutritional epigenetics company in the country and in the world. And really, our company has been founded with integrity. We're founded with strong family values as well because we were founded by a family. We all know that most of us don't get what we need every single day. 75% of us don't get what we need. And our food, even if you're eating organic every single day, it's just not cutting it when it comes to nutrition. So that's why our bodies need advanced nutrition every single day. And what we do is we make it easy for you to get the health results that you're looking for because of our nutritional formulas. This is why our products are better. So one, they're bioavailable. We usually think of this in terms of medicine, but basically what this means is we have instant access to the nutrients in our products for greater benefits. Synergism. I like to think of this as a symphony, but all of the nutrients perform best when they're combined. Um, Optimum nutrition. So everything goes beyond minimal daily requirements. We have higher levels of key nutrients in all of our products and guaranteed quality ingredients. All of our ingredients go through rigorous testing to make sure that our products are both pure and potent. Every ingredient that comes into our facility is quarantined before it even enters our facility. Our president often says that he doesn't allow anything below a 9 or 10 into the building. But the best reason that our products are better is because they work. And you'll hear some more testimonies on how well our Relive products work. Our supplements, again, are backed by science. We have 10 product patents that are issued currently. We also have a couple more that are in the works right now, which is so exciting. We have clinically proven formulas. Again, you can go check out all of our products online and see all of the clinical trials that have been done on all of our products. And we are the pioneer in nutritional epigenetics. Dr. Rufredo Galvez is our current chief scientific advisor and the discoverer of Lunison. And basically, we have pioneered this field. He discovered Lunison back in 1996, so almost 25 years ago. And what he has discovered with epigenetics is that it can turn those good genes on and the bad genes off, and it's just so incredible the health results that people have seen with Lunocin and how easy it is to take control of your health like never before. We also have our core nutrition. So this again gets to the cells at the epigenetic level. So it has the ability to turn those good genes on and those bad genes off. These are clinically proven formulas and it's balanced nutrition. It's patented as an entire food product. We have options for both adults. Again, our classic is right there in the center. This is what Dr. Kalogris had originally formulated. We have a now as a sister product in soy with Lunocin, in whey as a different protein base, and as well for children, which those just taste amazing. I love the Now Kids for chocolate. And these are targeted solutions. If everyone starts with your core nutrition, but if you're looking for more specific health results, you may need to add some more targeted solutions. Fiber Store for digestive health, Arth Effect for joint health, Cardio Essentials, Gluc Effect, all of these are really just important to make sure that you're getting the specific health results that you are looking for. What we really are focusing on lately is immune support. We released Defense earlier this year in response to a pandemic, and the Defense is just incredible. My husband and I started taking this recently at the season change just to make sure that our immune systems were very strong. LunaRich X as well. That's the Lunocin, that soy peptide, the epigenetic supplement. This also helps with immune support and ensuring that your immune system is strong. Going in a little bit more depth for Lunocin, genome. We all know about your genetics, about your DNA. Your genome is the DNA that makes up who you are, and your epigenome is just the packaging material. It's the outer side of your genome. And basically, again, what Lunocin does is it turns those good genes on and those bad genes off, which is just incredible. Again, so defense, this is really what the world needs now. They have adaptogens to help combat immune stressors. It's a great source of beta glucan, reishi mushroom extracts. There have been so many studies done on this recently on how wonderful it is for boosting the immune system and even having anti-cancer properties. Just amazing. We also have our Fit3 program. I am doing this currently. I love the program. I'm currently drinking the active right now in a smoothie. But the burn helps you get started with your day with your metabolism boost. The active helps keep you going throughout the day after a great workout, and the Purify does a nice liver cleanse at the end of the evening. But the best part is that this is an entire program. This comes with exercises and nutritional support. I just love this whole program because this is for real people. Whether you have the ability to work out for a couple hours a day or 30 minutes in between just in events in your life, I love how simple Relive has made this program and how the nutrition helps promote healthy weight loss. I'm sure that everyone has begun to hear about CBD at least. This is just amazing. This industry is really exciting to watch grow. This is going to be a $20 billion market in the next couple years. But basically, what CBD is, it stands for cannabinoid. It helps re-excite your endocannabinoid system, which is a system in your body that helps regulate all of the other systems in your body, and that naturally supports good health. All of our hemp is organically grown in the US. This is non GMO, gluten free. Our products go through a multi step testing process to make sure that all of our products are pure and efficacious. And the average testing process is like 2 to 3 times is how much a CBD product would be tested. Our products are tested 6 to 7 times before they even hit the bottle, which is just phenomenal. Um, we always wholeheartedly recommend that you take a CBD that has been third party tested and verified. This is important because there could be some heavy metals or toxins in the CBD. You never know where your CBD will come from, but the certificate of analysis helps show what exactly is in your CBD. So be sure to look for a certificate of analysis, just like we have. These are our RLV products. So first we have our isolate in 500 milligrams. This contains 0% THC. We also have that in 750 milligrams. Our full spectrum, this is basically the entire hemp plant. So it will contain up to 0.3% THC, which is the legal limit for THC. I love this. I love the full spectrum, especially just keeping me relaxed and stress-free throughout the day is wonderful. I also love the RLV hemp and melatonin. I've always had a hard time going to sleep, and this has made it so easy to fall asleep. But I also wake up, not with that sleep hangover. I wake up feeling really great the next day. It's 500 milligrams full spectrum, as well as 3 milligrams of melatonin, plus a little bit of L-tryptophan. So think like your Thanksgiving turkey. Again, it promotes relaxation before sleep. So usually I take this about an hour before bed, feel great before bed, and then you get that really great deep sleep quality. And it tastes wonderful. It has a sweet orange flavor with just a little bit of peppermint. So the RLV hemp balm, this is another top seller. I love this as well. I use this every evening before bed as like a night cream for any acne or acne scars or anything. But this is 1,000 milligrams of hemp-derived CBD, and it goes to work instantly. If you have any muscle pain, joint pain, skin irritations at all, this I would highly recommend. It is just amazing. It's blended with essential oils as well, so it smells amazing, and it is non-GMO and THC free. But let's focus again on Dr. Kalogris. Dr. Kalogris again was the veteran who helped found Relive, and it's his namesake that we use for our Relive Kalogris Foundation. Um, Dr. Ted had a heart to help people, and he believed that everyone should be able to take this product, whether they could afford it or not. So when we began the Relive Kalogris Foundation, we decided to name it in his name for that reason. We feed over 30,000 children every single day in the US and around the globe. 97% of donations go to our feeding programs, which is absolutely incredible for a nonprofit organization. All of this is supported by distributors as well. And if you would like to make a donation to the Relive Kalogris Foundation, ask the person who invited you to this webinar, and they can give you some more information on that. But this is just amazing. Watching these children's lives transform is absolutely beautiful. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask a couple of people to come on and share, or I guess my co-host Linda is going to come on and help me introduce our guest for this evening. First of all, veterans, I'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your night to share for us, and happy Veterans Day. Linda, thank you so much for co-hosting this with me and introducing everyone.
Sure, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Great job. And hi, everybody. I'm Linda Crodel. I live in Troy, Illinois. I'm a mom of three. And our first guest tonight is actually the reason we're in this business. My son Tom is an active military, and Tom, at the age of 5, because of Relive, in 2 months got great results with anger issues. In 6 months, was off a nebulizer for asthma and no more allergies. And I'm so thankful that diagnosis was off his charge. So he was able to come in and serve our country. So, Tom, I know you're out eating some free food tonight, but would you mind coming on and just sharing how Relive's helped you during your active duty here? And you can tell us your rank too, okay?
Yeah, hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Tom, obviously Linda's son. Like she said, I've been taking the products my whole life, and it's been amazing. I'm just so thankful that I've been able to make it this far, and they've helped me like with just athletics and everything that I've done, even since high school. But now, what I do now, I'm an active duty Army Ranger in special operations, and our job is pretty strenuous, and it calls for a lot of the physical aspects and mental aspect. And I just use the products every day to stay sharp, both physically and mentally, and just have a clear mind and constantly be able to recover from all the crazy stuff we're having to do, like jump out of planes and fast rope out of helicopters and ruck with heavy weight for miles. So all that stuff, you have to make sure that you're taking care of your body, because if you don't, you're not gonna make it very many years in this career field. As a lot of the veterans on here, I'm sure they know that. So yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak on here. And pretty much I have a lot to give to Relive, because it's helped me get to this point. And just having injuries as far as in football and my military career, I've been able to recover way faster because of these products. So I'm just grateful for that, and I continue to take them every day, and I plan on doing so for the rest of my life and military career especially. So thanks.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for your service, and you know your mom is proud. And your dad. Next, we're going to go to Dina Vaughn. And Dina, I appreciate you coming on and sharing. You know, she's a wonderful gal, has a great story, become a real good friend. And Dina, thanks again for coming on. And if you could just share with everybody how you served too, please, and what Relive's done for you.
All right. Thank you, Linda, for giving me the chance. My name is Dina Vaughn, and I live in Lafayette, Indiana. When I found Relive, I was praying for a way to work from home. Of course, I lost my job in March, but my thyroid problems and my migraines from a back injury that I got while I was active duty didn't allow me to sleep well. The doctor wanted me to start on thyroid medication right away, and it didn't matter how clean I ate. I never had any energy. Obviously, my thyroid supplements were not doing the job. And so as I was searching, a former employer called me and told me about the great results she had gotten with a neurological disorder. So I said, well, I've already got a cupboard full of stuff that's not working. I got on every Zoom meeting and phone call, talked to people, asked questions. And I was like, well, it's 100% money back guarantee. So I said, let's try it. We started at the quick start level. And after a few days, my husband and I noticed that we were sleeping better. We had more energy. My migraines have reduced in number and intensity. And I just had my 6-month thyroid blood test, and there's no need for supplements or thyroid medication. So I'm just grateful to Relive, and I'm never going to stop taking these products. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Dina. And you're also sharing this too with people now, aren't you?
Yes, we decided after my dad got some fabulous results on just the classic with degenerative arthritis that we needed to do this as a business and start helping other people.
And you're doing a great job. So thank you very much, Dina, for your service.
Thank you.
And sharing your story. And now we're going to go to Presidential Silver Ambassador Bob Rusa. And Bob, if you could share your health and business and your role as a service member. You are a decorated Green Beret. And I'll tell you what, that is just incredible. And we really, really want to thank you for everything you've done. So thanks, Bob, for coming on.
You bet, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, it's been quite a journey as far as my military career is concerned. It was 50 years ago yesterday that I actually returned from my second tour in Vietnam and returned home. I grew up in a military household. My father was career Air Force. He flew 100 missions in a Mitchell B-25 bomber as a radio operator and a side gunner. So the craziness started way back then. But it's been a wonderful day, and my experience with Relive has been just a phenomenal journey. Everybody that's been in the business knows my wife, Sue Lippens Brusa, and Sue had an awful time with asthma, almost died from an asthma attack. And she got on the product, her sponsor Gina got her on the product, and she started taking it, had incredible results, and wasn't looking for a business. But then all of a sudden, bingo, the check started coming in the mail, and she was working in the corporate world. In 1992, she went to a conference with Gina and just fell in love with the company and the organization and what they were all about. She has 4 and 6-year-old girls, and when the checks came in, all of a sudden the business was born. It was a golden opportunity for Sue to gain income, help a lot of people, but more importantly, to have a lifestyle of freedom to raise her girls, to be with her girls and live with her girls through Girl Scouts, through brownies, through all those things that children grow up with. So that was a huge, huge help for her. And she's been on over 65 trips. She's helped an enormous amount of people. When she became an ambassador, she started teaching and training, a 6-figure income. And then all of a sudden I came along 15 years ago. And of course I came with a backpack full of medication. I was pretty sick. I had been battling Agent Orange poisoning since the day I got back from Vietnam. And over the course of a multitude of years, I had developed blood pressure problems, cholesterol, allergy, fungus. I had a nail fungus that took all my fingernails and toenails. I ended up with cancer. I had digestive problems. I had a blood disorder for 8 years, acid reflux. And of course, the hardest part of all was the sleep deprivation from the PTSD, from the night sweats and nightmares and intrusive thoughts that I suffered. And it just became a lifestyle of normal for me. But after I started on product, it was 10 and a half months. And the VA doctors took me off the last of the 11 medications I was on. And boy, what a new lease on life I had at that juncture. Now I volunteer. I've been volunteering for an organization that mitigates post-traumatic stress and military sexual trauma in the veteran community. So I work in the veteran community all the time. But the Relive products have been just a phenomenon for me. I've grown up as a retired tennis professional. I live in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I've had incredible results with the Fit3 program. And I've even had a meniscus tear, literally avoiding surgery by taking Relive products again. So it's just been a phenomenal ride for me, and I continue to be on that ride forever and ever and ever. There's nothing like the product, nothing at all like it, and there's nothing at all like the feeling of helping people, you know, with their health, with their economic situation, and everything else. You just can't replace the feeling that you get with that.
You're right, Bob. And I really appreciate your service and everything you've gone through. And I'm so grateful that you got to find out about Relive. And now we're going to go to Betty Blazik. That's her and Dave there. Betty and Dave are presidential silver ambassadors as well and have an incredible story. So thank you, Betty, for coming on and sharing your journey with us. So Betty, are you unmuted? Or Elizabeth, can you unmute Betty?
Betty, you will need to unmute. I just asked you to unmute.
Betty, there's a little arrow at the bottom and it's a microphone. And if you
Got it.
click, okay,
Got it.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that I'm on track again, you know, Dave had Agent Orange cluster headaches for 30 years, and he got to the point he was losing 4 days a week. He had been a mechanic all of his life in the city, the state, the county, in the Air Force, helicopter flight mechanic. And he retired from the Air Force. And he, on his job in Topeka here, he saved his boss's life and hurt his hip. And for many years tried to avoid that. And he got to the point he couldn't anymore. And that's when we found Relive. Or Relive found us, I don't know which. But I honestly thought he was going to a nursing home. And I thought, oh my gosh, married life's been wonderful, but it's over. He's going to a nursing home and they don't like my big animals in town. And this is not going to be a good picture. Well, I got him back. And we've had a wonderful ride with Relive. He had floaters in his eyes so bad he could hardly see at one time before Relive, and now he has to look real hard to find a floater. So he's gotten incredible results with the products, and he hasn't had a headache now in about 19 and a half years, something like that. So that's incredible because he was certainly losing all kinds of them before. I had chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and breast pain and lumps that went through to my back, and I got great results. But we dug in with our support team and started helping people, which was so rewarding. And we made $3,500 fourth month in business. Our highest month was 43,000, and we were the 49th distributor out of 66,000 worldwide distributors at that time to reach the silver ambassador level. We've been on 68 all expense paid trips. 8 of those have been to Australia, New Zealand, and we just absolutely love this business.
Wow, Betty. You know what I love about this too, and your stories of service, and thank you both and Dave. And you're still serving people with Relive. That's what this is about. And look how it's taken care of you both, not in that nursing home. So thank you. Thank you very much. And next we're going to go to Les Ferguson. Les is a Presidential Gold Ambassador for Relive and a Hall of Fame member. And these titles just mean that they've helped a lot of people with their health and their finances. So Les, thanks for your service and thank you for sharing tonight.
Well, thank you, Linda. Thanks for having me. My wife and I live in Dayton, Ohio, but we both came to Relive about 30 years ago when we were both single parents. I didn't know Joyce at the time, but she was about a year ahead of me in this process. I was flying for the Air Force. Late in my career, I had developed some nuisance health issues that just bugged me, and sleeping, and lost a couple hours to my day. I was tired all the time. And I was complaining about it. My next door neighbor suggested taking a look at these products. I actually told him I didn't think those were necessary, but a couple months later, I got an annual flight physical with the Air Force, and it showed a high cholesterol and blood pressure, and the doctor naturally wanted me on medication for that. Because of my neighbor's enthusiasm, I was able to say, I don't think so, to the flight surgeon. I said, I'd like to try to eat better and exercise more. And what I really did was go back to Matt, start on these products, and tell you, it was very encouraging. In that first month, I saw a little bit more energy. I was staying up a little better. I just had some noticeable subtle changes. But in 4 months, I went back to the doctor for a follow-up, showed a 90-point drop in my cholesterol. I never had to get on, and my blood pressure went back to normal. I never had to get on the medication. I'm 72 and have been medication-free all these years. If I'd never heard anything more about Relive, that would have been an enormous blessing and continues to be to today. But I did meet Joyce at a Relive meeting here in the Dayton, Ohio area. She had similar different symptoms, but similar wonderful results with her health. We got married about 7 or 8 months after we met. So our daughters claim it was a rush job, but they love the fact that we met to this day now. But about a year into our marriage, we thought Joyce would probably return to the corporate world. And I had taken a job after retiring as a defense contractor, working one of the international programs. And Joyce came to me and said, I know what our plans were, but these girls need me. I love being a parent to these young girls. They were all under 15, 5 daughters under 15 when we married. So she had her hands full and had been an enormous blessing to all 5 of them. But she said, I think I can earn some income with this business. We love the products. I can tell people about it, and we've heard enough stories. I said, well, that's great, but we need to earn income with it. It can't just be a hobby. She said, I'll have a goal of earning $2,000 a month in profit. And if we can do that, I think that would be about the same as she would net if she'd gone back to work and paid somebody else to raise our kids or the childcare. Within 6 months, she did that. Within a year, it went over 6-figure income. That allowed me to have some options. We prayed about it and decided that I would join her. I resigned from that job. It's been 24 years now. We've been full-time parents to these girls. We've earned a 6-figure income that whole time. It allowed them to allowed us to put them through universities debt-free. And I just think the fact that we were able to be both full-time parents has had an amazing impact, and probably one of the greatest benefits of having been introduced to this company. We've also enjoyed travel, about 80 some trips around the world, around this country, and teaching or just vacation trips. And we found a blessing that we're able to share with other people and do it honestly, because we had no medical or nutritional background. We just told people what we knew to be true, and if they were interested, we'd show them how to get those results. So obviously, it's been an enormous benefit to us all the way around.
Well, thank you so much. That's an incredible story. And, combining the family and raising them girls, that's like being on the front lines too.
Yeah.
So thank you guys all for sharing and for your service and taking the time on Veterans Day to come on and share with other people how this company's changed your life. And what we want to also say is Relive doesn't claim to cure, diagnose, or treat. It is just the best nutrition you can put in your body, optimal nutrition. It bridges the gap of what we don't get on a daily basis, and your body knows what to do with it. And with the business, you get to choose how many people you want to help. And we're going to talk about that too, because there's right now, especially, there's a lot of people who are losing their jobs, and veterans, they come home and they're looking too. Well, here's the opportunity. We have the lowest startup costs. Franchises are so expensive, but for $20, you can get registered and start your business. There's no risk. We have 100% money back guarantee for a full year. When you can work when you want, where you want, and with who you want. You can be your own boss. No employees, no overhead, and free training from your personal support team. You heard the stories. They went out and helped a lot of people, and that's a living, and it's a willable income too, residual willable income. And right now we're positioned in the wellness industry with the CBD and the hemp. So Relive pays us 5 avenues of income, and we'll go over each one of these briefly. So we'll go to the next slide, Elizabeth. Okay, so the first avenue of income is retail profit. With retail profit, you can earn anywhere from 20 to 40%. So if that's you and you introduce this to a friend, neighbor, or relative, everybody is a potential customer, by the way, then you can click again, Elizabeth. You can earn, so like if you retail $100 a product, you can make anywhere from $20 to $40. You get to choose. And like we said, everyone is a potential customer. The second avenue of income is wholesale profit. With wholesale profit, you can earn anywhere from 5 to 20%. So if you're at that highest profit level, Relive pays out 40%. You sponsor somebody at a lower level, say 20%, you're going to earn the wholesale profit of 20%. If you're at 40% and you sponsor somebody at 25%, you can earn a wholesale profit of 15%. You sponsor somebody at 35%, you earn a wholesale profit of 5%. So my husband and I, when we had a family of 5 and we saw this presentation, we decided we're going to come into the business at that highest profit level, 40%. So we purchased $5,000 of product. We paid 35% less. So our investment was $3,250 plus tax and shipping. Now there's no shipping this month because Relive has a special going on. But we saved $1,750 for our family. But in 3 months, that whole initial was gone. We recouped that investment and made over $1,000 profit. And one of the people we sponsored was our neighbor. She came in at this 25% profit level. She purchased $500 of product. Her profit or savings was 25%. So she saved $125. She paid $375 for that $500 of product. And every time she orders, I still earn 15% wholesale profit. Sponsoring increases volume, volume increases profit. If you're at 40 and you sponsor somebody at 40%, then this third avenue of income comes into play. They're going to break away from you, and then you're going to start earning overrides. And this is calculated on business volume. So let's just say that's you and you sponsor Susan. Because you're helping Susan, it's like an annuity. You're investing in people and you're going to get paid a commission. So Susan's group, you're going to get 8%, anything she does in her group. Susan goes out and sponsors Jim. You don't know Jim, but you're going to earn 6% of anything he does in his group. Jim goes out and sponsors Wendy on your third level. You're going to earn 4% of Wendy's group. And Wendy goes and sponsors Marie on your fourth level. She might be in another country. We're in 17. You'll earn 3% on that. And Maria sponsors Bill. You're going to earn a 2% wholesale commission overrides. Let me get the word right. 5 levels deep. And you can sponsor as many Susans as you want. But let's just say Susan has 5 couples on the product. That's like 10 people and maybe a couple families. You're going to get, and they're taking $100 worth of product, let's say. You're going to earn 8% of this $2,000 volume, which is $160. Now, if you do this all the way down, your totals, your income is going to get higher. But let's just say, what if you sponsor 10 people on the first level? That's going to increase 10 times and all the way down. So you can understand how that can go. And it's a residual income that's willable to your children or grandchildren or whatever you want to call that. Then the fourth avenue of income is cash bonuses and trips. There's Bob right there. Look at him. He's got a check in his hand. I'll tell you, these trips are amazing. Elizabeth and I are going to Hawaii in February. We went last year. It's just amazing. And everybody on here who shared, those last 3 guys have been on tons of trips. And the cash bonuses right now are second to none, you guys. They have a 1, 2, 3 promotion and several bonuses that people can double their income when they're just starting out each month. And you can get with a person that invited you on, and we can go through that more if you're interested. We also have a star director bonus that when you meet certain criteria, it increases all those percentages that we just looked at as a bonus. It's incredible. So, Relive is what people need most: personal freedom, financial security, and optimal health. And you've just heard that from several of these people who love these products and this freedom and health. So how do you get started? Well, you can become a retail customer and fuel your body with the highest quality nutrition products. If you do that, you get a 30-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. If you become a preferred customer, usually you sign up for $10 a year, but it's free this month. And if you do that, you get a 10% discount, or you can get a 20% discount when you sign up for auto ship monthly or quarterly. And then if you want to become a distributor, save more money, help people earn an income, these are the best options. If you come in at a quick start level, that means you're going to save 25%. You pay only $375 for $500 of product, no shipping this month. So your total savings is about $150. Or do you really want to help a lot of people and start your own business and earn residual income? This is what we did, and I'm so glad we did it to get us started. You get 35% off that first initial order, 40% savings profit level after that. Your investment is $3,250 for $5,000 of product, no shipping on this order. And if you would share this entire order, you would earn $1,750. That's a 54% return on your investment. I mean, you can't find that anywhere today. It's a tax write-off. You have highest savings and highest profit for a lifetime. And as a distributor, you are guaranteed a 100% money back guarantee for a year on any unopened product. So, you know, live better starting today. Get with the person who invited you on here, and we can go over any questions that you have. And welcome to Relive, you guys. And everybody, I want to say again, happy Veterans Day. And thank you so much for sharing your stories with us and taking time today. Have a good week, everybody.